welcome to What's Up at the Library. I am Theri Ray. I am the Deputy Director of the library, and this is my friend Susan.
Hi, everyone.
Susan is our children's librarian, and we are super excited, and I'm going to try not to do the hand thing too much, but I'm super excited. I have my witchy hat on because I love spooky season. I also love all of the other times that we get to dress up and do fun stuff at the library. It's one of my favorite parts.
I know. I was batty just a couple of weeks ago for bats at the library. I dressed up as a bat.
Yeah, and we have other costumes for November, which is going to be exciting. Yes, so much cool stuff is going on. But I want to highlight for people who maybe didn't see, there were some posts on the Facebooks about this thing that happened the other day. But it was super cool because we had a group of kids at the library. How many kids did we have at the library?
We had 40 kids.
40, and they were from a school?
They were from Kremlin, yes, 4th and 5th graders, and they were having a reading celebration, and they set up a field trip to the library. Is that not a cool idea?
That is so cool. So 4th and 5th graders that met their reading goal at Kremlin, and it was almost all of them, is my understanding.
It was a huge number of them.
So then they got to come to the library and spend the afternoon at the library as a reward for doing their reading stuff.
That's right.
I love that idea. So, other teachers and other schools, if you're interested in doing this, contact us because that was so much fun.
It was so much fun. They arranged and had lunch brought in for their students. We provided juice box and plates and napkins. They all had lunch together. Then they divided up into different groups. They went around the library. There was a writing activity. There was a craft activity. They had some outside time. And then there were tours of the library. And you know what they loved the best out of the tour?
This is my favorite thing, and I know, but I want you to tell us.
All right. What I heard, I didn't do the tours, but Miss Jess did the tours. And she said the thing the kids were the most excited about on the tour was the genealogy and history room on the 2nd floor. And when they heard that their birth announcements are recorded in Baby Talk and we can look all that up, that's what they all wanted to do. If they were born in Garfield County, they wanted to look up their birth announcements. And so they spent a lot of time looking up their own birth announcements.
Yeah. Have you seen the Baby Talk? Do you know what this is?
I know what it is, but I haven't seen it. I haven't been there long enough.
It's like an old school card catalog. And it says Baby Talk across the front of it, and there's index cards that have the birth announcements on them, and they're organized by last name, and I think they go back like mid-70s maybe. So I went to look for somebody I know who was born in Garfield County, but they were born like 1970, and so their birth announcement isn't in there. But I found some from like 75, 78, that sort of thing. So I'm pretty sure that it's safe to say if you were born in Garfield County 1980 forward, your birth announcement is probably in that catalog.
All right, I'm going to go look up my kids.
Yes, and you can go through and look, and it's super cool. And I'm super excited that for 4th and 5th graders, this was a highlight for them. They were so excited about that, and the idea that there's this space where kids get excited about history and their history here in Garfield County. That to me was super exciting, and I was thrilled. The kids were fantastic. They did such a great job at the library. They had so much fun. They did write several stories for our Halloween anthology. So it was great to get like a stack. It was a stack. So I'm super excited about that. They made monsters.
They did make monsters. Yes, that's been our craft this week, going on through Friday, the end of this week. We might have some out on Saturday. It's been a little messy because, creating gets messy sometimes.
It does.
But we've had a blast. And check out our Facebook page if you want to look at the creativity of the kids in our area. Check out the Facebook page and see what their imaginations do. We pretty much just set out a ton of different craft stuff and said, have some fun and create something. And they just created all sorts of amazing things.
I love those sort of minimal instruction tasks and assignments where you're like, here is the basic premise of the task, do your thing. And kids get super creative. And it's so very cool to see. So yeah, so we have this craft. We'll have a new craft next week.
Yes.
We have some Halloween stuff coming up. Super exciting.
Next week is going to be, just to let you know, next week is all about pumpkins. Not necessarily Halloween quite yet because we're a little bit away, but pumpkins. And so next Monday, can I go ahead and say
Yes,
this?
please
I'm
do.
not stealing your thunder.
No, please do.
Okay.
No.
So next Monday at 4 o'clock, we'll have our normal craft drop-in downstairs in the children's department. It'll be a pumpkin something. Not going to give it all away.
No, not all of it.
But upstairs in the Great Plains room, we are going to have pumpkin painting, and we'll be purchasing about 25 smaller pumpkins, and kids will come in. We'll have all the supplies ready. They can come in and paint a pumpkin. But the catch to that is we have to know how many people to expect, and we're limiting it to how many we can comfortably hold in the room.
Right.
So enrollment limit is 25. And so we have, I didn't check this morning, but I'm thinking we're at about 15 on our enrollment. So if you're interested, call the library and see if there are still slots available and sign your kids up to paint a pumpkin next Monday afternoon.
And that's one where they need to let us know how many painters are coming.
Right.
So like if mom is bringing 3 kids and mom and 3 kids want to paint a pumpkin, then we need to register for 4.
Right.
But if somebody is bringing 2 or 3 kids and only the kids are painting, then we need to register that many.
Exactly.
So that we make sure that there's enough supplies.
Enough supplies for everyone. Absolutely.
Yes. I am so excited.
It's going to be fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see. What else did we want to talk about? Oh, speaking of new and exciting things happening at the library, sort of, on Wednesday,
Yes.
Theri Mote was in and did a presentation on Marshallese Island history and culture, and we were able to Facebook Live it.
I saw that on the Facebook page. That was awesome.
I'm so excited because I wanted to go to that event, but sometimes I don't get to go to the events as much as I would like to. So I can watch it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And it was sort of like a beginning trial run. It's like the first time we Facebook Lived an entire program. But we're working on being able to do more of that.
That's terrific.
So that folks who can't make it at that time, or maybe folks who are still social distancing and not wanting to come out to groups, can still participate in the library activities.
Absolutely. That's what we want. We want it to make it available.
Yes.
In any way that we can.
Absolutely.
So that's a great idea. I'm glad that worked out. I was so happy to see that on the Facebook page.
It's so cool, and I'm looking to expand and be able to do more and have better filming of it, because sometimes if you just have like a cell phone or like just a little camera, it's hard to do. So there's some equipment that goes into that, and we're working on getting that straightened out. But it's super exciting. I'm giddy excited about that prospect.
Good. Wonderful.
So one other thing that I have to talk about before we close out.
Okay.
But I want to do a total plug for the Friends of the Library. Are you familiar with the Friends of the Library and what this group is?
I just know a little bit. I know there are people who help us who love libraries,
Yes.
who believe in the mission of what libraries are here to do in our community, and they kind of help supplement needs through fundraisers and activities, and I know they're planning some fun stuff coming up.
They're planning some super cool stuff, and I'm very, very excited about some of the stuff.
Well, that got 2 hands.
I know, it's like
two hands doing that means
I don't know
you
how
are really excited and happy.
Yeah. So they're planning some stuff. They will be doing a work day at the library to help take care of our lawn, because that's a tremendous amount of work, and we want the outdoor space to be beautiful as well. So they're going to help us with that. There are multiple ways to join Friends of the Library. Businesses can join Friends of the Library with a monetary donation, and then whenever the Friends do things, then their logo would be on the advertisement and stuff about that.
Okay.
Individuals can also join, and you can join as an individual either with a very minimal monetary donation or a sort of a pledge that I'm going to give 10 hours of time over the next year.
Okay.
Which
is totally easy to do.
Right. I mean, like that's not a huge time donation. I don't think 10 hours. I mean,
very doable.
And there are lots of ways to help out with the Friends and volunteer at the library. One of which is the book sales. We have a wall of used books for sale that benefits the Friends of the Library. And then a couple of times a year, we also have like a sale day where someone from the Friends comes and helps run like the cash register and sells books all day long, and that's what they do. And that's super fun. But yeah, so the Friends are just people who are like a friend of the library, like you would do with your friends, you know, like, how do I help you out? Yes. And they volunteer and they donate time and small amounts of monetary stuff sometimes, but fundraisers and fun events, and it's so cool. And who doesn't need more friends, right? We all need more friends.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So if you are interested in partnering with the library and supporting the library, Friends of the Library is a great way to do that.
Yes. And it's astounding to really see all the different ways that the library is involved in our community life here in Enid.
Yes.
Like this morning, we've already been packaging up lunches for students who are out of school today, you know, Thursday and Friday, who may need a meal that they would normally get at school. And so this morning we've been packaging up lunches to have those ready to go so that we can meet a need that is in existence in our community and be a community partner that helps make a difference. So it's not just all about books, it's about technology, it's about learning, it's about digital access and internet access and so many things.
Yeah, I love the idea that libraries are about building community and supporting community and creating community within a community, and I love that.
There's nothing more better. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said that. More better.
More better.
That's how good it is. I can't even talk about it well.
Right? It's like it just takes your speech away. It's
wonderful.
It's so exciting.
Yes.
Right, fantastic. Please join us at the library for any of the events on the calendar, or just come by and see what we can do. Tell us what we can do to help you out in your community. Fantastic. We're here for it, and we hope to see you at the library.
At the library.